Hello, dear ones. This is Maria from the Awakening Path. Today is July 20th, 2021, and I would like to talk to you about Our Cosmic Origin by Ismael Perez. And first, I'd like to tell you that I deeply resonate with the information of this book and the information that he has been giving us through his interviews. On May of this year, I have been inspired to create a series of videos about our Earth's evolution. And I have been researching and place things together, place things in a timeline. And in the first interview that I saw with him, with Janine Murjo, he already filled up some gaps and also confirm some information that we wasn't sure about. So what I did, I quickly got that book. And it's incredible, the synchronicity. For example, when I want to talk about something and there are some blind spots or there are some gaps, and I tuned to one of his interview, and then he mentioned that. That's just proof that our mind, that our consciousness, that we are just one in a level of consciousness. I do understand that many people has been very disturbed with the grammar errors of this book. The editing errors, like the book haven't been edited. But Ismael already addressed this issue in one of his interviews. He completed this book in 2016. It's just a common sense that he would get somebody to edit the book, and he himself has reviewed that edit version many times because he had the time to do that. According to him, what happened is when they were ready to send the book to be published, somebody told him he had to contract another editor to re-edit to make sure it should fit Amazon standards, as a red flag on that. And that second editor was the one that did all that mess on the book. And this book, The Dark Forces, didn't want this book to be published. They didn't want us to know those kind of things because that empowered us. They couldn't stop it, so they tainted. Just for you to think about. So, but you don't need to believe in me. You don't need to believe in Ismael. You don't need nobody to tell you how you feel about the information from this book. That's you with you. Many of us that's already looking for this type of information, we already learned how to go inside, how to tap with our intuition, with our higher self. I don't resonate with this book just because I believe blindly in everything that he says. It's because it resonates with me. My intuition is telling that makes sense. So if we just use our rational mind, our intellect, our thinking mind, if we're gonna mainly or solely rely on that, we are really in a big problem, because we have been programmed to believe only in things that we can perceive with the five senses, and that's very limiting. it's time for us to make more use of our emotional intelligence. That's the part of you that is connected to your higher self and with God, that has the knowledge of everything. So, like Ismael say, if you want to know if something is true or not for you, just pay attention how you feel. Do you feel in your heart or in your stomach? So you don't depend on nobody to tell you how you feel about this information. That's between you and you. But yes, you have the right to express your opinion if you do that with respect. Every time that you judge and attack somebody, you come straight down under the 200 level. That's courage. I'm talking about the map of consciousness developed by Dr. David Hawkins. It was right there. And trust me, you know what I'm talking about. Most of the suffering of mankind are because people were kept vibrating, having vibrational thoughts based on 200 and down. So just be kind. Be kind to yourself, be kind with others. It's okay if you do not resonate with that information, but it's okay if other people disagree with you too. If you get triggered by something that somebody said, actually that is your problem. That's something that you need to work on. It's not their problem. You can just turn around and don't pay attention to it. Everybody is doing the best of they can with the amount of wisdom and light that the soul currently holds. Of course that when we go meditate and we go inside and we connect with our higher self, our consciousness and our light, our wisdom expand. So if you are curious about my videos, I just like to say that I use a very simple language because my channel is dedicated to my family and most of my friends that are completely new about this type of information. Galactic information, higher self, map of consciousness, meditation, even meditation. They're completely new about all those things. The law of attraction, the power of your mind. So I use a very simple language because that. And if you see, all my videos has a sequential number because it's like telling a story and it's getting more complicated on the way you go. Another thing is English is my second language and I do make lots of mistakes. I realize that speaking is way harder than write because you have the time to fix yourself. But if you don't have patience for my English mistakes, that's okay. So that's all that I wanted to talk about today. Much love and light to you. And I really would love to translate to Portuguese the second edition, the corrected edition of this book, if you are listening to me, Ismael. So thank you for watching my video. And I just want to say one thing, that your brothers and sisters that has a different opinion of you, they are not your enemy. They are not your enemy. So Much love and light to you, and see you next time.